Good morning. It is 6:31 a.m. on Tuesday, May the 12th, 2020. I'm Christiana Ellis and I just got up. This is 5 more minutes. Presently trying to keep Rocket from barking because it's too early. But what are you going to do? Well, you do what you can, such as like distract and deflect. Like holding a little thing like that around and tempting the snooze, the schnoz. Yeah, you can't see what I'm seeing, but he's basically looking at it suspiciously, like, I don't know. And then I'll give it to him finally, and he'll take it across the room and lay down with it for about 5 seconds, and then get up and come back over here. That's the general pattern. Um, 5 seconds and counting. So, yesterday I finished up season 1 of Amazon's original series, Upload, which I had seen commercials for on, I guess what was I seeing commercials on? Some other show I was watching. Anyway, the basic premise is that we've got a guy who is in an accident and he's dying, and this is in the future where one of the options that you have is that you can have your consciousness digitized and put in sort of a virtual reality heaven thing. They call it digital life extension. And so the idea is that, your consciousness continues in a fancy video game essentially. And there are all different kinds, but in this particular one, he is encouraged to sign up in the one that his girlfriend's family has a fancy plan in. And so it's like one of the fancier ones, but he's also only there because he's on his girlfriend's family plan. And one of the things that the show is really kind of doing with that is explaining or, extrapolating current trends of things like microtransactions and corporate controlled capitalism and all of those sorts of things, and applying it like to even the afterlife. So, for example, you know, the the mini bar in his room has all sorts of, like, any fast food you want, all super branded. But oh, you know what? Sorry, if you want that one, it's an in-app purchase, and so that sort of thing. And I would say overall, it's it it's pretty good. It's considerably deeper than I was kind of initially expecting. It has a layer of the narrative that I won't spoil, that comes in, um, pretty early on, um, that is certainly intriguing as things go. I started to care more deeply about the characters than I sort of expected initially, and so I'll give it a lot of credit for that. If you sense any hesitation in my voice, it's only because this is very much a season 1, and they have announced already that there will be a season 2, but it does not end the season in a satisfying way. It feels very much in the middle of the story, and that feels a little bit frustrating. I kind of wanted a little more. And also, I feel like there's a little bit of a sense towards the end of the season that they're kind of just, they're throwing a lot of stuff at the wall, and doesn't really, like, the intriguing element of the narrative that I mentioned starts feeling like a little less, it starts feeling a little half-baked. And we don't really get the resolution we're hoping for that. And then, maybe in season 2 we will. But there's a couple of bits where, like, I care, they've engaged me because I care about the characters, but there's a few places where, certain things happen that I just sort of feel like, I don't know if I buy that. overall, I think it's definitely it, it ends up in kind of a weird spot where I was intrigued, and then the show turned out to be even more than I expected, but then also did not quite pull it off 100% satisfactorily. So it kind of, the curve, so to speak, my expectations, and it's like, then I'm watching, oh, nice, oh, wait, no, oh, okay, all right, well, we kind of ended up about back where we started, and that's fine, because that was enjoyable, but it's just, I felt like there was promise in there that was not fully delivered on, and again, maybe season two, but having only season one right now to watch, it felt like there were more steps, and I was just kind of denied the satisfaction of completing a flight of stairs. But yeah, so I'll go ahead and leave it there, and I will talk to you all tomorrow for 5 more minutes.